Okay, so now we're going to move on to the rotate manipulator. So this one, by default, this is not the one you'll have. You'll have one called local. And with this, you can rotate along the X plane, the Z plane, or the Y plane. You can also rotate in orientation to your camera by clicking this light blue circle on the outside of the manipulator. You can also, by default, this center as virtual trackball will be selected, and you can click in the middle of any of these and you can rotate in all three axes at the same time. Again, anytime you're controlling all three axes, it's usually not that good unless you're doing really small tweaks, because it's just too hard to control very precisely. Okay, and then that's about all there is special about this rotate manipulator. And then for scaling, you can scale all three axes by clicking to the center. You can scale on one axis by clicking one of the other handles. You can scale on two axes by holding down Control and clicking an axis, and it won't scale on that axis, but it will scale on the other two. So you can see, drag off the screen. Okay, so I have an option selected that won't be selected for you guys, the preserve UVs. You won't have to worry about that because it's not selected by default. Anyway, that's why it wasn't working. So I can see that I scaled it in two axes. Okay, so that's pretty much all there is to the scale tool.